Welcome to another episode of The Wandering Parents. On this episode, we will be wandering through a few states in the Greater Lakes region as we continue our baseball stadium chase. We will be visiting Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Detroit, as well as stopping a few days in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and the surrounding areas. Thank you for wandering with us.
Maggie and I took the red-eye into Cincinnati and are starting to feel that we are getting too old to take the red-eye flights.
We are in Kentucky and we are going across the Purple People Bridge into Ohio.
After checking out the river, we decided to spend the morning at the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. We saw signs to purchase tickets on the app for a discount, but then were charged a convenience fee to bring the price up to regular admission. Not sure if that was necessary. Tickets were $28 and parking was $10. The zoo was spacious, but we really must have missed something because almost every animal was sleeping after the morning meal. All in all, there were a lot of families and the kids seemed to be enjoying it. Did notice that locals with yearly passes were able to enter earlier than times announced. Everyone recommends Skyline Chili as a place to eat while in Cincinnati. Maggie ordered a few burritos with chili, and I ordered a large plate of pasta with chili and mounds of cheddar cheese on it. The price was right, and we both came away really liking it and highly recommend it. The Reds play at Great American Ballpark. The stadium is located right on the riverfront, and Cincinnati has a nice little river walk right in front of the stadium that goes alongside of it. Tickets are very well priced with many discounts available due to they lose a lot of games. There are plenty of parking lots and garages around with a large range of cost. We only paid $10 for the East Garage, which was included in our discount ticket bundle. The stadium has plenty of food and beverage options on both concourses, and our mid-level seats were perfect to catch a game. We have no complaints with the stadium and found it to be an average ballpark. The stadium was number 18 in our baseball stadium chase.
Ohio rest stop, and they have these cute little storybook trails, and we find it's great to stretch your legs and read a little tale. Now the one before this one had a tragic ending. Did not like it. I'm hoping this one's better. Slowly, 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 said the sloth. Slowly, 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 a sloth crawled along a branch of a tree. Slowly, 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 the sloth ate a leaf. Slowly, 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 the sloth fell asleep. Slowly, 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 the sloth woke up. All day long, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. Even when it rained, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. "Why are you so slow?" the howler monkey asked one day, but the sloth didn't answer. "Why are you so quiet?" the caiman asked, but the sloth didn't answer. "Why are you so boring?" the anteater asked, but the sloth didn't answer. "Tell me," said the jaguar, "why are you so lazy?" The sloth thought and thought and thought for a long, long, long time. Finally, the sloth replied, "It is true that I am slow, quiet, and boring. I am lackadaisical." That's your favorite word. I dawdle and dilly-dally. I am also unflappable, languid. Okay, stop. Kids can't read this. Impassive, sluggish, lethargic, placid, calm, mellow, laid back, and well, slothful. I am relaxed and tranquil, and I like to live in peace. But I am not lazy. Then the sloth yawned and said, "That's just how I am. I like to do things slowly, slowly, slowly."
Well, we survived the weather. It rained a lot getting into Pittsburgh. We are in the, I guess, the riverfront. We're gonna wander around the riverfront before we do our stadium tour. PNC Park Stadium Tour was one of my favorites as we got access to almost everything except the locker rooms. I would highly recommend this tour. While in Pittsburgh, we ate a sandwich at the Permani Brothers. It did not disappoint, and it was probably one of the best sandwiches that I have ever eaten. Although the Phillies lost the 2 games we attended, we came away very impressed with the stadium. The tickets were reasonably priced, and there was plenty of parking on both sides of the river. They definitely use dynamic pricing for parking depending on who is in town, and the prices did seem high because the Phillies were in town. The view of the bridges and city can't be beat. The stadium offers many food and beverage locations throughout the park, and this park design feels quaint without a top deck. PNC Park is our 19th stadium on our chase. I would put this stadium in my top 5 stadiums that we have visited.
Progressive Field in Cleveland is a nice stadium. Tickets were well priced and seats were comfortable. Parking around the stadium seemed very expensive, but many locals gave us the hint to park at the PNC Garage Center for $10, which was a short 10-minute walk to the park. It seemed like most food stalls were closed on the middle concourse, so the focus was the selection on the lower one. The park has statues out front and a free monument and plaque area inside. Progressive Field may have met my expectations with it having enough for the fans, but was probably the least of our favorites on the trip, but still a nice stadium overall. We didn't spend any time in Cleveland on this trip, as it was just an in and out of the city baseball game this time around. After a long day of driving, we then stopped at the Capitol building in Harrisburg for some quick pictures before checking into our hotel. We found Harrisburg hotels better priced and only a 10-minute drive to the park. The next day, we went to Hershey's store. The store has a free factory tour, but the main attractions are more hands-on, with an opportunity to make your own candy bar or stuff your own peanut butter cup. We did opt for the Hershey trolley tour of Hershey, and it was very informational, learning the history of the town and how much the factory takes care of the people, including providing top-notch education at its Milton Hershey School. We finished the day with a few ice cream shakes, which did not disappoint. We spent the next day at Hersheypark. The park was very inexpensive as we found great deals online that included parking, admission, food, and fast track for each ride. We never had to wait longer than 10 minutes to ride anything. The park has plenty of roller coasters and children's rides for the entire family. Your ticket includes admission to the water park, which is inside the main park. Some roller coasters were some of the best we have ridden, but a few were some of the worst, as in Wildcat's Revenge, which was very uncomfortable and made everyone sick and sore. We both really enjoyed the park and we're glad we took advantage of the online offer to skip the lines.
Good morning. Today we are celebrating our 32nd anniversary. Happy anniversary, honey.
Thank you.
And we are at the Amish Village, so come wander with us. We have just completed the Amish Village tour. It was $14 per person. It was very informative. I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
I thought I paid for worse.
Yeah. There's no video inside the Amish house, but you could take lots of pictures, and it just is very interesting, their way of life and how much harder it is.
Yeah, exactly. No modern luxuries.
No TVs, no phones,
No nothing.
no electronics. Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. I'll be honest with you. But thank you for wandering with us. Okay, we've made it all the way to Hershey Farm Resorts. We will be spending the night on our anniversary. High five on that one. There we go. Thank you. We made it how many years now?
32.
32, which we'll probably say many, many times in this video. We're going to see if we can check in early. Got an email saying we can. And then we're gonna go have the smorgasbord for lunch. So come wander with us as we fill our bellies. Okay, we're in the smorgasbord for lunch. I believe it's like $24.99 per person. We're going to see how much we can get down. I'm starting with a Philly cheesesteak off the grill. They make it fresh for you. And then I got a couple of appetizers just so I could try them. Corn fritter, ham ball, Monterey chicken, and an onion ring thing. So we'll check back with you.
Okay, on my first go, I went and got a burger, some corn fritters. There's a glazed carrot in here because I was curious, and a garlic nut.
Okay, for round two, I went with a chicken parm at the griddle or grill, meatball to try, and some roast beef. And we will let you know how all of this tastes when we finish our video.
So for my round two, I went to the grill again and got a taco. Made everything from scratch, like got ground beef, seasoned it and everything, and it looks amazing. And of course, I went back for corn fritters because I love me some corn fritters.
Okay, next up, I'm going to sample a couple of things here. I have the mac and cheese, the sweet potato, fried chicken. The pizza looked amazing, so I tried that with bacon and pepperoni.
Okay, so Joe was raving about the chicken, and he gave me a little piece, so I went and got the fried chicken and their famous rolls. So I'm gonna try it, nice and squishy and soft, so we'll see.
Okay, for the last round, we're gonna call this peanut butter explosion. I'm trying everything they have on the menu with peanut butter for dessert. So I had peanut butter eclair pudding, peanut butter cookie, peanut butter brownie, peanut butter chocolate cake, and their peanut butter whoopie pie. I don't know what one is, but we're gonna find out. Okay.
Okay, for dessert, I am having their creme brulee French toast. And believe it or not, they don't have this for breakfast. Not sure why, but I'm having it for dessert. So it looks and smells delicious, so I'm hoping it's as good as it smells and looks. So. It does. It's delicious.
Okay, we just finished with the smorgasbord, AKA buffet at the Hershey Resorts. You saw basically a lot of the food that we actually had. It's $24.99 for lunch. If you're staying at the hotel, they give you 20% off of your lunch if you're staying at the hotel. It includes free breakfast. Maggie, what do you think about it?
Oh, and don't forget, drinks are extra.
Yeah, drinks, $3 extra, I believe it was. So what was your take on it?
My favorite was the creme brulee French toast. I know it's for breakfast, but apparently they don't have it for breakfast. So please order it because you won't be disappointed. The corn fritters, actually everything I ate was really good. Corn fritters were good. anything from the grill was really good. I had taco and a burger, and everything was delicious.
Yeah, so from the grill, they'll make hamburgers, cheesesteaks that I had, chicken parmesan that I had, tacos, quesadillas,
Chicken Alfredo.
chicken Alfredo, and a couple of grilled cheeses, and a whole bunch of other things. And I have to agree with Maggie, probably the best thing was definitely the creme brulee French toast. I love the Monterey chicken, the Parmesan chicken, and actually the fried chicken was some of the best fried chicken I've actually had here.
Definitely.
So highly recommend stopping at the Hershey Farms Resort they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I believe they're closed on Mondays. I don't know if that's all.
Not the resort, just the smorgasbord.
Just the smorgasbord. Okay, so hopefully that helps you guys. After spending a few days in the Hershey area, we headed to Detroit to knock off Comerica Park, home of the Tigers. Parking is very expensive around the stadium, but we were able to find numerous spots online at half price with only a 5-minute walk from Coss Avenue and Clifford Street. We both really enjoyed Comerica Park, and overall it was probably our favorite on this trip. It may have been that it surpassed our expectations, or all the family-friendly options inside the park. Maggie would say it doesn't hurt when they still have their All-Star Mickey on display. The concourses have many food and drink options, and we noticed a few happy hour bar specials before the game. Our seats were really good, as we always try to get the second deck if we can for the angle of the field. Really have no complaints regarding Comerica Park. Well, good morning. We are at the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium, and I think water park too.
Yeah.
So we are going to enjoy our last site that we're going to see on our trip here. So hopefully you can come and wander with us. The Columbus Zoo was a little on the pricey side at $35 for non-locals, with locals only being $25. The park sits next to Zambezi Bay Water Park, which is $39. I had to look it up, but if you buy a water park ticket, you can get into the zoo for free, but it doesn't work the other way around, so you probably just want to buy a water park ticket if you plan on doing both. The zoo had one of the areas under construction, which caused a little bit more walking, but I'll try not to let that count against them. After wandering around the zoo for a few hours, I would probably put the enclosures and the zoo itself in the top 2 or 3 zoos in America that we have visited. I really liked the flow of each of the land. We didn't eat at the zoo, so we can't comment on that aspect. I would highly recommend this zoo to tourists that are traveling through, as I know it's already a top attraction to the locals.
Overall, we drove almost 2,000 miles. We hit 4 stadiums, 2 zoos, and 1 really nice amusement park. All 4 stadiums are more on the newer side, and all are fan-friendly. The Tiger Stadium was the most surprising and probably our favorite overall. The Pirates Stadium had the best views, and their stadium tour was excellent. The Reds Stadium and Guardians Stadium were pretty similar, with the Reds having a view of the river and the Guardians having a nice statue and plaque area. We stayed in a lot of hotels the past few months and have drawn a few conclusions on this trip. You have come to love the True by Hiltons, as they are very consistent and decent sized rooms that have everything well placed and a good overall breakfast. The Homewood Suites by Hilton are more spacious but maybe slightly dated. Country Inn and Suites are spacious but also a little bit dated. We have realized that the Hampton Inn and Suites by Hilton are very reasonable and the stays have been very comfortable. The rooms at the Hershey Farm Resort were very pricey but very clean and would highly recommend. We have noticed that the Comfort Inn and Quality Inn fall under the Choice Hotel brands, and although they may be good for one night at an airport, we're going to try to avoid them from now on. Driving this many miles, we have really come to appreciate rest stops, and the ones in Ohio have become our favorites. As always, thank you for wandering with us. As a reminder, if you like our content, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and our YouTube channel, and make sure you give us a like or some comments. Let us know how we're doing. Thank you.